This is the most insane way to use ChatGPT on LinkedIn, and it's probably not what you're thinking. So, most people are using ChatGPT for a ton of different reasons. They're using AI to create content, to reinvent the wheel, to write blogs, to do SEO, a bunch of things. But something that very few people are doing are using it to comment on other posts being made. Gary Vaynerchuk made a concept called the $1.80 strategy years ago, where the concept was you commented on posts and added your 2 cents, so to speak. So instead of just saying a generic comment like, this is great or awesome post, you're actually consuming the content and then providing a comment that adds to the overall commentary of the post. And so, why would you even want to do this? Now, creating content is a difficult thing to do. It takes time, it takes a lot of thought. You can create content with AI, but there's a lot of editing that goes into it as well. Now, a new trend on growing on social media platforms, getting more reach, getting more attention, getting more followers, getting more business is to comment on these posts that are already getting attention. So if you're a small LinkedIn account with, hundreds or maybe 1,000 or 2,000 followers, the best way to get more reach and more eyeballs on the type of offer that you have is to comment on posts being made by people with hundreds of thousands of followers. So LinkedIn's algorithm is very unique in the sense that you can see the example here because Josh commented on Chris's post. Chris is a second degree connection, but he's showing up in my feed because of my first degree connection who commented. And this is something that goes on and on LinkedIn. So here's another example. Because another first degree connection liked this post, a second degree connection is showing up in my feed. So that is the significance of this strategy, is that it's super easy to leave a comment. It's very time consuming to create content and create a post. So you're taking advantage of the eyeballs that are on other people's content to get those eyeballs on your own offer and sales and everything in between. Now, what you're going to need is LinkedIn. The best way is to have LinkedIn Sales Navigator so you can save the people that you're commenting on. If you don't have LinkedIn Sales Navigator, there's a 60-day free trial in the comments, or in the description below rather, that you should definitely take advantage of. So I'll show you how, and the prompt that I use when trying to get the best response for comments, and then how I edit the comments a little bit, because it's not always going to spit out something that is 100% usable. But you're going to be able to leave 10 to 20 comments a day on other people, big people on LinkedIn, on their accounts, in order to grow your own following, grow your own business, and grow your own sales, which is what the goal of all of this is going to be. Now, you'll need LinkedIn, you'll need ChatGPT. So let's go ahead and open up ChatGPT, and I'm going to show you the prompt that I am going to use. And I think, this post is a great one to use as an example, this post by Chris. So I'm going to copy the link to this post. I'm going to go to ChatGPT and type in respond to this LinkedIn post in a casual tone. And so I've done a bunch of testing, and I'm going to paste the link there. I've done a bunch of testing, and putting that casual tone piece really makes it so the comment just feels a lot better. So what I'm going to have to do here is potentially make a new prompt. So there we go. Okay. Respond to this LinkedIn post in a casual tone. So now I can just drop the link in there, and it is going to spit out what I want it to spit out. So it says, I can relate to this, Chris. Prospects often want to see a demo before they're ready to commit to a purchase. It's important to remember that building a relationship and understanding their needs should come before jumping into a demo. It's also important to set clear expectations with the prospect on the demo process and what they can expect to gain from it. Thanks for sharing your thoughts on this topic. So actually, I don't even need to edit this comment at all. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to LinkedIn. I'm going to like this post so I can remember that I left the comment on it. And then I'm going to break this up a little bit just so it's a little bit more readable. But then I'm going to post. And I just made a very thoughtful comment on somebody's post who otherwise it would have taken at least 5 to 7 minutes to be able to leave a comment of that level. So if I want to come back to this guy in the future, what I'm going to do is hit view in Sales Navigator. And then I made a list called ChatGPT comments. So I'm going to save him to that list. And now in the future, I have people in there that, I don't have to source the right people to comment on. I can just source all these bigger accounts that are already getting the attention, and I can just go in and leave comments on those posts. Another way to find good posts to comment on are going to be to put the hashtag and whatever topic you'd want. So I'm going to do hashtag sales. I'm going to sort by posts. I'm going to make sure that it's by being sorted by top match. And then let's do date posted in the past week. So now I can scroll through here for ideas of people to comment on, because that's the biggest question that I always get is, who should I comment on? And you can do the same process of adding them to a lead list in Sales Navigator to keep track of them. So we're going to go back, and instead of copy and pasting that whole thing, I'm going to copy the link to the post, take it back to ChatGPT, put that link in, and now it's going to spit out a comment for me. And so just to show you how I go about editing, thanks for sharing your insights. Those are typically pretty canned responses. So maybe I'm going to get rid of great post, Greg, and just say, I agree that networking, and then end it there. So I'm getting rid of the start and the end of this comment, just so it sounds a little bit more natural and a lot better. So I'm going to like the post, add the comment. I'll break it up halfway through, and boom, we just left another great comment. And those comments are going to get likes. Those comments are going to get replies. Those comments are going to get seen by other people in your network. And the benefit of that is if you're connecting with people that you want to do business with, now you're going to start showing up more and more in their feed, and your thoughts are going to be shown to them. And as long as these are relevant and good comments that are being left, which they will be, you're going to show up as a leader and an expert in your field. And that's what you want at the end of the day. Now, the final thing and the final prompt that I want to show you is how to get more engagement with these comments. So asking a question. If you found any value throughout this video already, please consider subscribing and liking this video. That helps us out a lot. So a prompt that will help to add questions is going to be ending with a question. So let me go and give an example. So let me choose somebody in my list and open up their Sales Navigator, see all activity, and then I'm going to open up the post here. So let me go ahead. Oops, I had that post saved, so I guess I liked it already. I'm going to go ahead and like it so I don't forget that I've done this post before. And then I'm going to try to create a new chat and see what happens. So respond to this LinkedIn post in a casual tone and end with a question. I'm just going to enter that prompt. It's going to tell me that I didn't put anything in there. So now I'm going to share the link. And it will respond accordingly. So again, it starts off with great post and the person's name. I totally agree on the importance, blah, blah, blah. But now it ends with a question. What are some specific strategies you found effective for personalizing emails? Now, this is going to get the poster and other readers to start replying to this comment. And you're going to get even more engagement. And again, just get more reach, seen by more people. Your offer, your business are going to get more eyeballs on it. Hopefully this is helpful and a unique way of using ChatGPT that you haven't thought about and provides a lot of value with pretty minimal effort. Thanks for watching.